Greetings, hello, welcome on in, Unoptimized Fool from the closet. How we doing? Let's talk about Valorstones, okay? Now, with Valorstones, I recently just got an article talking about how kind of annoying Valorstones are and how they kind of deal with having too many, having to deal with caps basically, right? And again, this article usually comes out, every about 4 to 5 months, talking about how the caps are kind of ridiculous. And I want to talk about this and kind of, again, bring this awareness to you. Caps are not good for the game, okay, guys? Caps are there to basically hinder and limit your gameplay, right? Now, some people could argue, well, then once you hit the cap on your main, you can go and level, you can then do it on your alts. Sure, whatever. If you like that, I just have one guy that I gear up, right? For the people who just gear up one person, that kind of stinks, right? Either you hit the ruin cap, you hit the gilded cap, you hit the Valorstone cap, right? You're kind of just sitting there at Valorstone cap, waiting for a gilded crest to kind of come in, right? Everything has a cap. Now, eventually, they'll probably have no caps for end of season. But then for example, end of season 1, we had no caps. But then season 2, we saw the caps come back. And again, I'm the type of person who thinks caps are not good inside MMOs. Now, sure, do the caps help some players who don't have enough time keep up with people who play the game too much? Absolutely. And sure, the majority of people who play this game are considered to be casual, right? That don't even probably hit the cap limit. But for people who hit the cap limit, we're kind of just stuck there twiddling our thumbs waiting for the next weekly reset for it then to increase, which then we just get it on like day 2 or 3. Now, again, Blizzard might be worried that some of the casuals might think that they're, super far behind on gear, on crests and stuff like that. But I just don't understand the mentality of that. We're enabling these casual players thinking that they can keep up with these goblins that play this game too much, right? You can't keep up with them. They're just playing the game too much. And these caps do limit their play and limit how fast they gear up. And maybe Blizzard's also worried about people gearing up too fast and then getting bored with the game. But that's on the player's fault. That's the player's fault, right? If you rush through content and then complain you have no content to do, that is your fault. You have to learn, what's the word I want to use here? You have to limit yourself, right? Everything is good in moderation. There it is. That's the word I was looking for. Everything is good in moderation, okay? You can't go too hard and then expect the game to still be fun. You have to kind of moderate how you play. And if they get rid of caps, sure, you can play as much as you want per day, 12, 16 hours a day, but you'll probably burn out. But that's your fault, right? It's not Blizzard. If Blizzard's caps are the only thing keeping you from burning out in this game, you have no self-control. I'm telling you this right now. You have no self-control. So you need to obviously you can't blame Blizzard for you rushing through the game. And that happens all the time. And unfortunately, Blizzard is now putting in caps just so they can stop people from burning themselves out. And honestly, I think as developers, you shouldn't really care about that. Because obviously you should care about it, because obviously they might be leaving your game. But it's not your fault. Just make a game that's fun. Make it enjoyable. No caps. It's an MMO. Let me go goblin mode if I want to. Let me be casual. There are weeks where I don't do much, but there are weeks that I do a ton of stuff, and it's limited by these caps. So if you're sick and tired of people complaining about Valorstones, the gilded crests, all these crests being capped, just get rid of the cap. Casual players, you can't keep up with the goblins. You just can't, no matter even if there is a caps or not. You just can't do it. And that's, again, the caps are dumb. There's water pouring in from my ceiling, wherever that may be coming from. And again, I just wanted to complain about that real quick here in the closet, because it needs to be said again. Again, I just saw this article, and again, every time I see an article like this, I think I'm going to yap about it, because it's important to yap about it. Caps are bad. You can't really defend caps. And if you defend caps, your argument's probably like, well, you'll just burn out the game. Well, that's your fault. Self-control, please. Okay, just show some self-control. Play another game for a couple hours. Reset your gaming clock, whatever that may be, right? But guys, I want to hear your opinion on this. Do you think caps should be in the game, or should they be yeeted from the game and let us play the way we want to play? I'm Unoptimized Fool from from the closet. Glad you could be here. I'll see you guys next time.